As anyone who's ever played fantasy football can tell you, running an NFL team is more effort than you think. From scouting and drafting players to negotiating contracts and executives' work is never done. Dallas Cowboys owner and general manager Jerry Jones has those same roles also. Jones, of course, calls shots for America's team and is worth a massive $8.5 billion. Despite that reality, he insists that he has not worked a day in quite some time. Even if Jerry Jones hasn't done any work recently, that wasn't always his reality. He actually tried his hand at a few different careers before purchasing the Dallas Cowboys. After playing high school football, Jones took his talents to University of Arkansas, where he slotted in on the Razorback offensive line. While Jerry doesn't seem like a physically intimidating presence today, he managed to hold his own. He eventually became a co-captain of the team and won the 1964 NCAA championship with the Razorbacks. Jones wouldn't immediately find work in football, though. He attempted to break into the business world, borrowing money to open up several Shakey's pizza restaurants. That venture, however, would promptly go belly up. After failing to buy the San Diego Chargers, Jerry decided to go in another direction and joined up with his father at Modern Security Life Insurance. Jones, of course, wasn't destined to spend his life in the insurance industry. In the 1970s, he set out his own, founding Jones Oil and Land Lease, and by 1989, he was rich enough to break into the NFL by buying the Dallas Cowboys for over $100 million in the late 80s. Even if the Dallas Cowboys never win another Super Bowl, it's safe to say Jerry Jones hit a home run. Not only has the club turned into a financial juggernaut and made its owner a very wealthy man, but it's allowed him to enjoy the past 3 decades of his life relaxing. I haven't worked a day in 30 years, Jones told the Fort Worth Telegram in 2019. It's been that kind of experience. Every day has been a growing experience. The NFL and the Dallas Cowboys made me something I would have been, he continued. My lesson here, if there is one, if you can get in something that just piques your imagination every day, that you can grow with it. And consequently, I am not the same person that I was 30 years ago. As far as enthusiasm, ideas, I am more enthusiastic sitting here today than I was 30 years ago. There's a cliche that says, if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. For Jerry Jones, the owner and GM of the Dallas Cowboys football, has proven to be true, being worth $8.5 million. However, it probably helps having all that money in the bank, where Jerry Jones has not worked a day the last 30 years of his life.